the web. I'm your man Q, back again. Sorry, I apologize. I know I said I was going to be here for every week, but you know what? Life happens, and when life happens, if you don't want a game over screen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Use some items, or you gotta flee from a few battles. So I'm sorry, y'all. I had to flee from a couple battles, but I'm back, and I'm here for you, not them. Well, I'm also here for them if they, they want to hear me too. What we have to talk about today is something that's near and dear to my heart. And since you're a gamer, a nerd, and a geek, I know it's near and dear to your heart as well. And that's that Super Smash Brothers! You ask, well, what in the HE double hockey sticks does Super Smash Brothers have to do with, well, RPGs? Wait, hold on, come on back, don't leave me, come back. I'm gonna tell you what it gotta do, because we, as RPG enthusiasts, fans, and fanatics, which the same thing, we are getting the snub and no love from Nintendo. I'm gonna list 5 characters that are snubbed that should be in Super Smash Brothers, but guess what? They aren't. So the first character we have to talk about is some character that's near and dear to my heart, and it's no need to beat around the bush, and I'm talking about my dude, my ace, that guy, the not Square Enix, collaboration of Gino from Super Mario RPG. The game starts out just like every other Mario Brothers game, where Peach is captured again, and then Mario has to go into Bowser's castle and save her. But there's a twist this time. While Mario was trying to save Princess Peach as per usual, a new villain named Smithy came and not only knocked Mario out of the mix, but also knocked Bowser out of the mix too, and in the process broke something called the Star Road. Enter Gino. Gino is a Star Warrior who is given the task by the higher ups, aka the powers that be, to help repair the Star Road. And what's so important about the Star Road? Well, if the Star Road is broken, then all the wishes of the world can't be delivered to the proper place it needs to be delivered. What makes Gino so unique and one of the top players called for to be in Smash for close to 20 years is because all of his moves from Mario RPG fit so well into Smash. I mean, whether it's the Gino boost that raises the attack, the Gino beam, which you can just imagine would just fly horizontally right across the screen, hitting all enemies in his way, and he can be charged up. Think about it. Or my favorite move, the Gino Whirl, which if timed right on a Mario RPG can hit a whopping 9,999 damage. Or even the Gino Flash, which of course has to be the final smash. I mean, flash, smash, flash, smash. And just like Gino is made for Smash, well, so is his stage. And it can't be none other than the forest maze where he first encounters Mario. And that beat. I know we got the Mii outfit. I know, but really, that's not enough. If he ain't DLC, come DLC time, we riot. Now, before y'all jump all over me and all on my back and everything about my next snub character, yes, I know Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has a Mii outfit, but I mean, so does Gino, and damn it, he's not in the game yet either. Xenoblade 2, surprisingly enough, doesn't have much to do with Xenoblade 1 or even Xenoblade Chronicles X that came out on the Wii U for that matter. But that still doesn't make it a bad game. Not a bad game at all, i.e., while so many people are wanting Rex on Super Smash Brothers because he would fit in like peanut butter does jelly and how ham does burger. Just think about a few of his moves that will be there. Yes, he is a sword wielding character, but along with a sword wielding character, he does have the little hook that you're able to grab and knock people up and set things up for the whole combination of the blades and X, Y, and Z, which is made, again, perfectly for Smash Brothers. Blade Chronicles 2 starts out as you, Rex, aka the Master of Blades, aka the dude with the plentiful and bountiful amount of female characters / creatures who follow him along throughout his adventure. And because of the fact that Rex has so many blades at his disposal, I can really see him being the type of character in Smash Brothers who would be something like that of the Pokemon trainer, where he was able to use Charizard and Squirtle and Ivysaur. I almost said Bulbasaur, but you know, a sword. Instead of using the Pokemon, he would use Pyra, who uses fire, and Mythra, who uses light. And because, well, this is a non-spoiler video, he would use another blade who wields the ability of water, and is also a healer. That's all I can give y'all. This would not only add an added dimension to the gameplay of Rex, but also an added dimension to the gameplay of Smash Brothers in itself, and it would give those much needed extra female characters, because I don't know why they're snubbing all the ladies in the Smash Brothers game. As far as his stage, well, that's an easy one. We'd be fighting on the back of Azura, his dragon / friend / home, which I see circling around the whole world tree and running into the various locations of the world. So I just mentioned already the lack of female representation in Super Smash Brothers, so it's no surprise that the next person that I will be talking about is one of my favorite characters from not only an RPG and one of my other favorite RPG series, but just a badass character, just hands down, with no ifs, ands, and equivocations. And that lady is Kumatora. And Kumatora is just one of those characters who, you know, she seems like she's always been around, yet she really hasn't always been around. It's kind of like one of those old Disney movies like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, where when you were a kid, you just assumed and you thought that you watched it, but then when you're an adult or you're a little older and you realize, you know what, I didn't watch Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's real name is Aurora? That's Kumatora. Not only is there a lack of ladies in the game, I keep emphasizing that, but where the hell are all of the other mother / earthbound characters? Sure, we got my dude Ness, aka the Wonder Boy, and yeah, we got Lucas, he's a cool little Echo character, but really? Really? Kumatora should have been in the game way before Lucas, because, well, she's not only more popular than Lucas, and she's also more powerful than Lucas, but she's also has more in-depth story than Lucas. So why wasn't she in before Lucas? Mother 3, the game that she and Lucas are from, dropped back in 2006, and it was made by the company Brownie Brown. If y'all don't remember Brownie Brown, they were the company who did some of those cool RPGs for Game Boy Advance, a lot of subsidiary Square Enix type things. One of the defining reasons I love to see her in the game is because she's a tomboy. Something that is a complete contrast to not only the other mother characters like Paula and Anna, but also it breaks the stereotypical nicey nice princess feminine demeanor that almost all the other Smash lady characters have. In short, she's got moxie, and I can really see her having a little attitude every time she does a certain move, or every time she does a hit, like kind of like how Fox does. Even some of her taunts would be very cocky, or hey, come here. I mentioned she's from the same universe as Ness and Lucas. I also mentioned that she's more powerful than Lucas, so just imagine some of her psi abilities. Soup this woman up with PK Fire, PK Freeze, Thunder, Healing, Ground, Magnet, bada bing, bada bang, and that girl's a beast. Her stage, of course, would have to be the O'Shea Castle. I mean, anything else would just be, you know, uncivilized. In a perfect world, Nintendo would own Sega, meaning that Sonic would not be getting the Sonic treatment that it's been getting for, what, the last almost 20 years, since, what, 2000-ish, around that time? And in that perfect world, not only would we be able to get one of Sega's best characters, Vise, but we would also be able to get his best friend slash girlfriend slash is that his best friend slash that's gotta be his girlfriend, Ica? Skies of Arcadia is another game that debuted way back in the day, and if you just hearing about it or never played it, I mean, it is on Dreamcast and it is on GameCube. It is a little old, but it's a classic RPG. And if you haven't heard about it, shame on you. Skies of Arcadia is one of the main reasons I bought a Dreamcast. Also because of Sonic Adventure, and also because Grandia 2 and Shenmue, I mean, they were loaded with RPGs when it first dropped. Skies of Arcadia takes the best of what made RPGs famous and, well, improved on them. Instead of waiting 100 hours to get yourself a fancy-dancy airship and crew, you start out with a fancy-dancy airship, minus the crew if we're not counting Ica. And instead of traversing via land, you are tasked with finding new places and spaces to inhabit and eventually get your own base, which you can fill up with your own hand-picked crew. But before that, Vise, you, the main protagonist, has dreams of becoming a great sky pirate, even one better than his dad. And he gets the chance to do that a lot sooner than later on his first mission, when him and Ica save a mysterious girl named Fina that the Empire's after. Equipped with a saber sword, yes, a sword, I get it. And a host of equipped elemental stones that you can use for magic, the sky's the limit for Vise's smash moves. See what I did there? And much like a lot of the other stages that I've been talking about on this list, I envision Vise's stage being one of those interactive stages, starting out on Vise's ship, encountering that epic sky Moby Dick type sky whale that destroyed Drachma's life, and then landing on his own island until it gets destroyed, and then having it hop back onto the airship and repeating that. Each time the environment changes, each time one of Skies Arcadia's epic beats switch up, the sky's the limit. Last but not least, Isaac, wherefore art thou, Isaac? I mean, I know what y'all gonna say. He's not in because he's an assist trophy. I know, I get it. I watch the direct. I keep up with Smash and RPGs. I mean, you're right. But this is one of the main reasons that I wanted to do a snub list, is because why, Nintendo? Is Golden Sun not a good game? Does Golden Sun not have a band of loyal fans? Surely, Isaac, which is an original IP, or really it's a second party IP from Camelot, but that's not the point. They can't make it on no other system. Should and could have been in the game instead of one of the 247 different Pokemon types. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't got no beef with Pokemon. I actually like Pokemon. I wanted to see Meowth in the game years ago, but since then my opinion of that has changed. But I ain't got no beef with Pokemon. But what I am saying is, really? Isabelle gets in, and Belmont gets in from Castlevania, but no Isaac? Isaac debuted way back in 2001. Along with being the main character of the game, Isaac is a Venus adept. Basically, he uses Earth as a magical ability. See? He already fits into Smash perfectly. And not only is he the most powerful Earth Adept in the whole entire Golden Sun franchise, but he also uses a little known technique called Psi Energy, which allows him to push, move, and pull objects and sometimes even people. And if that's not enough, he uses swords. Yeah, another sword character, I know. But yeah. We all say that about sword characters, but what do we end up playing with? We end up playing with a whole bunch of the sword characters. I mean, especially us role-playing heads. Spire, Earthquake, Move, Push, Flint. Those are just a few moves that Isaac could use in game, and his final smash could be something I see like a whole elemental barrage with all the other Golden Sun characters like Mia and Garrett and Jenna and Ivan coming along and hitting different elements at different times and hitting everybody on the screen. And as far as his stage would go, I mean, that's easy. Come on, give me a challenge here. It has to be the Lighthouse. Think that Zelda stage that changes, but instead of changing, add some elements to the mix. Water, earth, wind, fire, have all these different elements randomly, interact with the characters, or they can hit some kind of stone or hit one of the, the gens, and then that breaks open one of the elements. But alas, unless there's some kind of Smash Christmas miracle, we never, and I mean never, ever are gonna see Isaac as a playable character. I mean, he's an assist trophy, and I just don't know why. Here's a few honorable snub mentions. If we all gather together and wish upon a repaired Star Road, just maybe our wishes could come true. Maybe. So what RPG character would you like to see in the upcoming Smash DLC? Drop that in the comment section below. As always in the web, I'm your man Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all things RPGs and all things geek. And make sure you stalk us on our socials. We have Twitter, yes. We have Facebook, yes. And of course, we have a website which has been going for 20 years strong. And until next time in the web, peace.